This is the new TC Pride Podcast, Episode 75, Part 1 of on-location coverage of the 2017 Pride Dabbler. Happy Pride 2017. We're on location of the 2017 Pride Dabbler, and I am here with...
Kim, hello. I'm with the Beer Dabbler and the Growler magazine. So we're at the Pride Dabbler right now. We have about 50 to 60 different breweries, local and outside of Minnesota as well. It's a sampling event, so they have a ton of different beers that they brought. Each brewery did their own little brand new beer based on a Lady Gaga song for specifically the Pride Dabbler. So that's super fun. We also have the Summer Dabbler coming up in August.
And there's a bunch of stuff for sale at the Beer Dabbler tent here.
Yeah, so we have a store right off of West 7th in St. Paul. We are selling a ton of our own merchandise, and then we sell different breweries' merchandise as well. So we have a ton of Pride stuff. We have a Beer Dabbler rainbow shirt. We have a Minnesota rainbow shirt. And then we have our awesome Pride poster that we have is a guy riding on a unicorn with a rainbow. And so we have a shirt that has that on it, which is super awesome.
Nice. So there's one thing missing from last year, which is the beer holster, right? But it sounds like you got a lot of other cool new stuff this year to replace it.
Yep, we still have the beer holster. So we sell that online and in the store. We just don't have it with us today. We have a ton of brand new merchandise. We have kind of like a Miami Vice Twin Cities shirt that we're selling that's going off over super awesome. So
that's like the retro kind of throwback.
Yeah, super retro, like 80s style. It's great. It looks like neon lights.
So you said you have a location in St. Paul. Where can people find you, and where can people find you online?
So online at thebeerdabbler.com, we sell all of our merchandise out there. We're at a ton of different events this summer as well. And then in St. Paul off of West 7th Street is our location. Thank you so much.
Justin, Boom Island Brewing. So we brought 5 beers today. Our Pride-inspired beer, the Lady Gaga beer, is Starstruck. It's a Citrus Session Saison, 4.5% with starfruit and lime zest.
Nice. Looks like you have a few fun flavors with you today as well.
Absolutely. We've got our Saison. We've got Django, which is a hoppy Belgian blonde. We've got a sorghum molasses triple, and we've got Thop Rock, which is our Belgian IPA.
I just got here, but I might just hang out for a while. That sounds good.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Happy Pride 2017. We're on location of the 2017 Pride Dabbler, and I'm here with
Matt and Alex, the Free House, Minneapolis.
And what kind of goodies are you guys offering up today?
Well, we have our Cold Style Ale, Brown Ale, Belgian Style Wit, Blueberry Blonde, Belgian Style Triple with a Mango Infusion, and our Simcoe IPA. So a very solid summer lineup.
Awesome. So the theme this year is Lady Gaga, right? So what are you guys offering that's Lady Gaga theme this year?
So our song that we were given or chosen was Born This Way. So we brought a Born This Way Belgian triple, and we said, hey, let's add some mango. So that's our... we couldn't think of a good name for it, so that's what we gave.
I was born this way. Hey, let's add some mango.
Love it. Born loving beer, right? I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you been involved with the Dabbler?
We come here every year since we've been open.
And the Free House, just for folks that maybe aren't familiar with it, tell me a little bit about the Free House location.
We're at 701 Washington, which is right next to Target Field, so it's a great place to pregame for Twins games and stuff like that.
Absolutely, yep. It's breakfast to beer is the slogan, and we serve food all day, breakfast all day. They got a rotisserie, so they're always cooking chicken. It's great. Good food. Nice.
And tell me about some of the other beers you offer. I know, like, your beer names are pretty simple usually, right?
Yeah, we try to be sort of a gateway to craft beer for people who don't normally drink craft beer, and so it's easy to sort of see, okay, this is this kind of beer, this is that kind of beer. We just number our beers. We're up to 37, I think, right now. Yeah. And you guys will be around at different festivals throughout the summer, I'm sure. And where can people find you online and maybe check things out online? Yeah, so we'll be at All Pints North next in Duluth, but you can find us at thefreehouseminneapolis.com. So thanks for your time. Have a great summer. Yeah, thanks, you too, man.
Brian Schanzenbach, Blacklist Brewing. Well, our special beer that we made for today is from the Lady Gaga song "Do What You Want," and it's Macroot What You Want with Poblani. So it's a classic Belgian wit with Thai lime leaves and poblano peppers and Thai chilies as well. Yeah, most of our stuff is Belgian inspired, so we have a strong Belgian golden that's dry hopped. We've got a Belgian stout, and then a classic wit as well. Awesome. And where can people find out about you online, or find your stuff in the cities here? Blacklistbeer.com, and a lot of local liquor stores and bars.
Bobby, Able Brewery. Well, we brought a couple different things. Our signature one today is the Juiced Dance. It is my Azaka Kettle Sour that we loaded up with passion fruit, pineapple, mango juice as well in there. Then we got the brand new one that we're actually releasing today out in the tap room and a bunch of different places. It's called Cosmic Fruit. It's a citrus pale ale. Brand
Nice. I'm noticing a lot of like fruit and citrus and mango, a lot of like fruity themed stuff for this year. That's popular this time of year, right?
Totally is, yeah. Especially with this weather, like, yeah, it's killer. Yeah. So the brewery's been open for about a year and a half now, and so we were here at last year's Pride. We're here this year. We're gonna be here as many years as they'll allow us to be. But yeah.
And you guys set up shop in Northeast, right? Tell us a little bit about your. I've been there. It's an awesome place.
Yeah. So we have a production brewery with a tap room. We focus real big on a decent sized tap room to start with. It's a great old building. It used to be an old industrial light bulb manufacturing plant, but it's got windows on almost every single side of it, which is awesome. And so we just kind of took that, went with that kind of like clean industrial modern theme for the tap room. And of course, I set the back of the brewery side up for success and kind of just nice production flow. So
yeah, it's beautiful. It's like exposed brick and all that kind of stuff, right? Kind of a real vintage kind of feel. But there's a huge garage door that opens that opens up, right? Perfect spot for the summer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the patio's killer. It's awesome. Of course, it's a little nicer this year than last year, and just kind of getting it all set up. And yeah, it's been packed. You can find us at ablebeer.com. Of course, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the things. So yeah, we're around.
Tim, Barrel Theory. We have a Northeast style IPA. It's a Citra Mosaic IPA, 7.5%. We have key lime pie Berliner Weiss made with key lime, cinnamon, and vanilla. And then we have Melon Reasons, which is a strawberry watermelon Berliner Weiss. All pretty crushable. Both Berliner Weisses, are 4%. So, yeah, easy drinking summer beers. That's what I kind of like making, too. So
nice. And then the theme this year, it's like a Gaga theme, right? Did you bring something special for that?
So they have, what's one of our newer songs the last couple months was Million Reasons. Well, we have Melon Reasons.
Love
we
it.
made a strawberry watermelon Berliner. It turned out pretty well. It's nice and fruity. It's almost like a watermelon Jolly Rancher with strawberry, but without the sweetness as much. So yeah, it turned out awesome. So I hope people like it. So.
And it looks like you guys are based in St. Paul. There's a growing sort of community of places in St. Paul.
Yeah, Lowertown. So we have we just opened 12 Eyes, which is not too far from us in the Pioneer Endicott building. They're great guys. They'll be opening up soon. Then we have Tin Whiskers up the road. Awesome guys as well. There'll be more and more breweries, and there's a couple other ones going to be opening up pretty soon. So it should be a nice little beer place in Lowertown. So. Thank you.
Colby Reineke, Bank Brewing Company. So we have our Hop Lab White, which is our single hopped IPA. It's Eldorado hops, very fruity and juicy. We have our Sour Bomb, which is a kettle sour Berliner Weissen. It's tart and refreshing, and it's got raspberries in it, which is pretty cool. And then we have this crazy concoction, Milkshake IPA. So it's an IPA with lactose, milk sugar, oatmeal. And then we just added a crap load of fruit into it. So we have raspberry, blueberries, and strawberries, 3 different kinds. So.
That is adventurous. Was that like an accident that turned out to be awesome or what?
No, we just got the idea from one of our favorite breweries. It's actually called Tired Hands out of Pennsylvania. And they did it many years back. And we were like, oh man, that sounds so awesome. We should do that. So we just did it on our pilot batch and it turned out freaking awesome. So... yeah, Bank Brewing Company is actually located in Hendricks, which is about 3 hours southwest, Marshall, South Dakota border-ish area. And we've been doing the Pride Dabbler for since we've opened, so about four years now. So yeah.
Of course, not to be confused with Bang Brewing because there's like a Bang and Bank, so this is Bank with a K, right?
Yes, this is Bank, just like you'd go cash money at the bank. So awesome, thank you very much.
Dr. Eric Coombs with Clear Health Chiropractic. Yeah, so we've got some pretty cool technology with us today, some state-of-the-art technology to actually scan your spine, and we can get a computer readout of which nerves are pinched, which ones are functioning the way they're supposed to, and how that might impact your health. Yeah, absolutely. Your spine is your foundation, and it only takes a couple minutes to check and see what's going on. A lot of people don't realize that only a small portion of your nerves actually go to the things that you feel. So you can get pinched nerves and you may not even feel it. And it's going to things like the heart, lungs, digestive system, all this stuff on the inside. So we just want people to be aware about that, educate the community on what chiropractic's all about, a little bit more than just aches and pains. And if we can help a few people here along the way, that's what we want to do. If you want to find out more, you can go to www.clearhealthchiropractic.com. We've got tons of research, some good testimonials on there. Also a good way to learn more about what we do. Thank you very much.
My name is Denver. I'm with Lyft here from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Right now what we're doing is we're sponsoring events. We got new riders and as well for current riders as well. We got all kinds of swag or goodies, however you want to say it, to pass out to all the riders here. We have promo codes that are good for both new riders and as well as current riders as well throughout the whole weekend for Pride and Dabbler. They can actually download the app if they go to their app store, download Lyft, Lyft, or they go to www.lyft.com and they can click on ride and it just goes down from there. It's actually like a tutorial for those guys. All right, thank you. You too.
Megan from Flat Earth. So today we have a s'mores porter that comes with mini marshmallows, obviously. And then we also have our mini haha mosaic that's available only at Sea Salt and in the tap room. And then we also have our Pride beer, which is called Mary Jane. It is a apricot Belgian shandy.
And where can people find out more about Flat Earth Brewery online?
Just at flatearth.com or on our Facebook. Thanks.
Aaron Ziert, head brewer at Lupulin Brewing Company in Big Lake. We have our Lady Gaga themed beer, I Want a Funk Government Hooker. It's a mixed culture barrel-aged blonde with apricot. And then we have our Belgian Double, our canned IPA Hooey, new experimental IPA Sexy Hops #1, Cream Ale Spudfest with Big Lake potatoes, and then our Blissful Ignorance as well.
That's Sexy Hops #1. It sounds like an experimental name, like it's made in a government lab or something.
Nope, no government labs, just some really awesome hops. Yeah, it's a huge dry hop. This #1 is with New Zealand Kohatu and Australian Vic Secret hops, so quote-unquote sexy hops. This is our 3rd year here, so we've come every year since we opened. Yeah, thank you too.
Sandy, Bang Brewing.
Okay, so that's Bang Brewing. We're just over at Bank Brewing, so this is Bang with a G.
Exactly.
And where are you guys situated?
So our brewery is located in South St. Anthony Park, St. Paul. So we brew all organic ales and lager, and today we're serving our Dark Ale Nice, our single malt, single hop Mosh, featuring Maris Otter and Azaka, and we also have Bang, which is a hoppy strong. And right now we're simmering a spin of a mixed culture dark ale blend with tart cherry.
So for folks listening to the podcast, what do you mean by simmering? I'm looking at a keg that seems to be like hemorrhaging or something.
We just tapped the pin, and it's very effervescent, so it's just simmering down, and then it'll be ready to pour.
So, well, cool. Good luck with the rest of the day. Thank you very much for your time. And where can people find out more about Bang Brewing online?
Bangbrewing.com. Thank you.
Lewis from East Lake Brewery. We got the Blue Liner Pale Ale on tap. We also have the Kirby Pucker 6. It's a sour. We also have a Bloody Mary mix. It's a Kirby Pucker 6 with Bloody Mary mix and rainbow salt on the rim.
Tell me a little bit more about your brewery.
Brewery is on East Lake Street. It's in the Midtown Global Market. We brew all sorts of kind of stuff. We have a long sour series called the Kirby Pucker Sour, and it's always different. We have all sorts of different sours in that series. We have a bunch of different things. We got regular taps are the Sundogs West or East Coast IPA, depending on how we brew it. We have a stout. We've got a brown ale. We've got all sorts of different stuff. So it's not a brewery that's focused on one specific thing. I think the sour is kind of our trademark. But around that, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've got light, dark. We've got heavy, light, all sorts of stuff. We've got flights. We do growlers. We fill from anywhere. Stuff like that. So it's pretty varied, but all really good. Come on by. EastLakeMGM.com.
Andy Rosenthal, Barley John's Brew Pub. Our special Lady Gaga beer is the Perfect Illusion song. And so we did our lighter beer called Little Barley, and we infused it with raspberry, and it's called Perfect Illusion. So we're one of the original brew pubs. Town Albinos is another. So we opened in 2000, so 17 years. We have solar panels. We have an organic garden. Because we're a brew pub, we can serve food. So we, from our organic garden, we use that in our kitchen when available. We, been brewing beer
a long time, huh?
A long time, and so food's great. I hope the beer's great. BarleyJohns.com or Facebook Barley John's Brew Pub. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mia from the Uptown Psychic Reader. We're here at the Dabbler for Pride. We're very excited to be here. A very funny event, and we're here every year for the Pride event, but this is our first time here at the Dabbler. Well, our readings all really focus on guidance, direction, peace of mind if you're searching for clarity or for a new direction. Nothing too harmful or negative. It's more so if relationship is good or bad for you, if you're in the right career path, if there's something you should be aware of, or if there's a new opportunity coming along and you may not see it. So it's all about being aware and being open and becoming one with your spiritual being. It's a beautiful experience.
I'm all about that. So where can people find you? You said you're located in Uptown?
Yes, we have a location on 2617 Hennepin. Thank you. Happy Pride.
Corey Whitmer, Broken Clock Brewing Co-op. We're selling up a lavender IPA, a lavender kind of scented IPA. We're selling up a sweet stout, and we're also doing a community Kolsch. We're a cooperative. We're one of the first cooperatives in the state of Minnesota right now. We're a 308A, so it's all equally shared between all the 238 members right now. We all own the exact same shares for the business itself. You can go to Broken Clock Brewing on Facebook or Broken Clock Brewing Co-op on the website. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you stopping by.
Chris Collins with Mankato Brewery. We have two mainstays for us. The first one's Organ Grinder, the other one, which is Amber Ale. The other one we have is a Mad Butcher, which is IPA with Citra and Mosaic hops. Very juicy, very fruity. The Organ Grinder is very toasty. And then our special is based off of AA, Nothing Else I Can Say, Lady Gaga's The Fame Monster album. We used a golden ale and added cherries to it, so it is called Cherry Cherry Boom Boom, which you can hear multiple times throughout the album of The Fame Monster. If you look up Mankato Brewery, we'll be the first thing on your Google search.
The TC Pride Podcast is a production of Podletter Media and Twin Cities Pride. Subscribe now on iTunes, on Android, or by email at tcpridepodcast.org. Get above the noise by raising your voice. Podletter Media turns your email newsletter, blog, or video content into a more powerful, more personal, more intimate, on-demand listening experience. Your podcast, your story, your voice. Simplified, amplified. Learn more now at podletter.com.